Oh yeah, oh yeah. What's happening? Happy Thursday to you. It's March 26th, 2020. It's a great day. We are exactly 30 days away from the Black Flag Pineapple Perception campaign launch. And in between now and then, you're gonna get inundated with all kinds of crazy stuff, Black Flag. Today we are gonna continue to work on the cover we were working on last night. That would be this cover here, featuring our man, Gorilla. I'd like to welcome the boombox, all of the dudes that are in the boombox chilling. Thank you very much. I'm gonna be streaming as long as I can because I'm gonna be getting this cover done. This cover is featuring the very first appearance of Black Flag on a comic book cover since 1996, July 1996, on Asylum #6. And if we're gonna mince words, we're gonna say it's been 25 years because that was Black Seed on the cover of Asylum. This is Black Flag. You're gonna watch this happen in real time. I wanna thank you guys for joining. We are 10 people in. You were listening to the sounds of the one they call Fragaboom. That's me. Hopefully you guys are doing excellent in these crazy times. My friend Mr. Brian Pierce is in the house. He works at a hospital. We want to give big love and thanks to you. You guys are the heroes out there taking care of our sick brothers and sisters. We got to get through this mess, and hopefully this stream can be a happy distraction that makes you want to create and get busy on your own stuff. So now that we've got 10 people in the house, let's definitely, I'm gonna close my door just in case there's any crazy noise. And I just have to say, just like I did last night, just to bring a little bit of joy into your life, bacon. Except there's no bacon. That video's gone. What happened to my bacon video? We're gonna have to find it. We're gonna have to replace it. Take a look there at the Black Flag. Black Flag is the way to go. And done. Hopefully this will load just fine for you. All right, we've had our bacon. Black Flag returns. That's this Black Flag, except new and improved. And we are gonna jump right into drawing this cover right now. So what you're looking at is the Gorilla layer. I'm gonna, for you guys who didn't watch yesterday, I'm gonna turn off Gorilla's line right now so you can see what's happening. Who else is gonna be in here? We've got Geisha. Geisha's gonna be in there. We've got Bubble. Bubble's gonna be in there. And of course, we have Raiden, Sniper, and Rascal waiting to be in there. And depending on the layer we're looking at, we also have what this looks like here. That is what it looks like with Red Sonja in the mix. And then we've got this one here, which will be, let's turn her off, turn him on. That will be Evil Ernie. So we are drawing Black Flag, Red Sonja, and Evil Ernie. Let's go back to the working file so we can jump right back into, I laugh when I call it work because it's a lot of fun. You guys, I'm having a tremendous amount of fun right now. So let's turn Geisha off. Let's turn Gorilla line back on. There is our reference, and then there is our gun and shading. So we're gonna bring that gun and shading right into this. We're gonna merge down. Mr. Pierce, thank you so much for the super chat. For you guys that don't know, that is Brian Pierce, aka Scribble Bry, longtime pal, Gear 23 aficionado, official jumpsuit wear. I've known Brian for a very long time, going way back into the 90s, you guys, in the Fragaboom box, aka my dudes. Give that man some love. Brian Pierce is one of us. He's our guy. So let's jump in to this. Enough of this ugly mug. Let's jump into this ugly mug. What up, Luke? Let me just say some hellos real quick before we jump into this. Let's see. We've got Anthony Perone's in the house. What's up, my man? Mechaside's in the house. What's up, dude? D-Oots. What's up, dude? Leg kick, of course. Mr. Bruce. Got Paul. What up, Paulus? What up, Mr. Milton? What is up, William? Good to see you here, man. And we're about to rock this thing like rock and roll. Let's do it. I'll break it down. All right. So I'm going to finish up my man's shoulder. So we're going to create a new layer. I like to do that just to make sure that it's non-destructive. So I can either, when I look at this, remember I like to do this balance thing, right? I look at what it looks like with him in there and what it's gonna look like with Bubble in there. So I'm not gonna get too crazy in this wrist area, maybe some tech on Gorilla and perhaps some pouches and things on his other side. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Somebody wants to come and say hi, you gotta come on this side, baby. Gotta come on this side. Miss Lilybell's in the house. Is your offer still standing? A greeting card for $1? She's working on greeting cards, guys, and she can create a greeting card for you. She created a kitty cat for Death Metal Hero.
And make sure to show the inside.
Oh yeah, Anakin Skywalker for Michael Green, and with some extra bonus lightsabers. So if you guys need greeting cards, that's your girl right there. All right, we're jumping right back into our working stream. Show you guys what's going on. So I'm always checking against this composition. And for some of you guys that weren't here last night, the reason I'm drawing these figures completely finished, even though there's going to be characters behind and in front of them, is if I draw each character complete, I can use them for different things. Like if there's a gorilla t-shirt, I have him drawn. I don't have to worry about the stuff that was in front of him. I can use those elements for all kinds of things, for animations, for other things. Thank you again, Mr. Pierce. If any of you guys want to do super chats help everything out, help the campaign, help pay for this app that I'm using called Switcher that allows me to draw and do this. I can put my deal in there. I could put Couchdoodles there in the corner, which we should be doing. Why wasn't I doing that before? So anyhow,
Who wants a card?
Who wants a card? Who wants a card?
Right there.
Slap Dad on the head. Oh, hold on, you gotta see it. Go ahead.
No. I'm not slapping you.
How about a pet? Oh, I get a pet. No slaps. No slaps unless we slap fools for being fools. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Jumping in. So I was thinking about, like I said, putting some more pouches. So we're gonna switch over to my brush that I call Big Chunk. You can see over here that we created.
That's a compliment.
I like that texture on the knee. Thanks, man. I call those knobbies. So see, I put this shape here, and I got this shape here. So if we were gonna put some pouches, I would end up putting them right in here with a little bit of overlap like this. We have his shoulder coming here, so I'll probably end up putting some tear, something in there. Maybe not like that. Let's do it a little bit like that. I like it going down like that. So then we go into our layer. Make sure I change tools. Last night I kept being a tool and not changing tools.
Yep.
Oh, yep. See, she'll agree. Dad was being a tool.
I was here all night last night.
I know. You got to watch this happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw these pouches as if they were here. They're going to be underneath the pipes, but we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to come in and all of my experience over there at Extreme Studios taught me to be a pouch master. So I'm always thinking about pouches and extra business to add to make this more fun and cool. So let's do this real quick. Boom. Don't want to have that happen. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with the bottom pouch first.
There's a thing that they think.
What's that? I think you should change your channel name to Weapons of Comicsgate. Haha. Nah, man. Couchdoodles is my brand. It's something that I've been spending the last 8 years building. So I definitely believe that I am a weapons specialist for Comicsgate. I am Comicsgate, and I'm here to create and make the best damn book I can make. Not just for you guys, but for me as well. What's up, buddy?
You kept the couch.
I did keep the Couchdoodles in the corner. I want to let people know.
Question.
What's the question? Pouchdoodles. Man, I like that. That's fun, man. Maybe we do a whole episode about how to craft pouches and just call it Pouchdoodles. I like that. So again, we're going to put these drop shadows on the pouches to make sure that we keep the lighting consistent. This one's gonna pop out a little bit like this. I'll do a little bit of a hard case on that one. Drop shadow from the other pouch like this, and put the snap on that bad boy. And then let's add these other ones. I'm gonna add 3 in a row going across here just to break. See this right here, this there? If I put a pouch back there, we would end up creating this repetition, which creates boredom. So what I like to do is keep your eyes busy with fun. What's up, baby? What's for Belle? Oh, Brian Pierce. You let her know what you want as your card, and she's gonna get busy on it right now.
Yep.
Yeah, she's waiting to hear what you would like and what you would need and who it's for, and she will work that up for you, sir. So I'm working these pouches here. Thank you, Mr. Green, for tagging me in that post. Here we go. So these pouches here. See how that breaks up that rhythm?
Question.
Yo, what are going to be in the pouches? Ammo, painkillers, uppers, downers, and hammocks of some kind? Well, King KDI, you just listed everything that's in those pouches, man. Spoilers, bro. Spoilers. Probably some other things. Up in these pouches. It might be pouches of pouches, man. I don't know. I just know that there's lots of pouches, and we love them. We love them very much. Okay, so this one here is going to have a canister like this. That is going to come here and drop in like this. That, and then we will put some proper rendering on these pouches to make sure that they... Surprise? You don't know what? Well, you're telling me about the surprise. I'll tell you exactly what to draw. Don't say it out loud. I know you're gonna like it, Mr. Pierce. I know you will. Greeting card tier. Aw, snappy. All right, so we're putting some more texture here on these pouches. And again, like I said last night, one of the things that I try to do once this is all finished and those other characters are in, I'm still gonna come in and spot some shadows. You know, the pipe right here that's going across these pouches will need its own drop shadow like this. So we're gonna do this to create a bit of depth, like we know that there's some depth happening there. And then we come through and we erase parts that have overlap, which is this part here. This pipe is overlapping here. This pipe is overlapping here, like that. This is overlapping here. Boom, boom, boom. That looks good. We have a little bit of overlap of this canister on that pipe, so we come in and we delete that piece. So then when we bring this line back up like that, we can take that new one and merge it down, and now it's part of the gorilla line layer. And
use this.
What's that, baby? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to go back in history and see what's going on with that. I think we need to duplicate it to make it slightly darker. I don't know if my opacity on my pencil wasn't as dark, but we want to make sure we match the darkness on that. So merge down, merge down. Here we go. This pipe here is obviously going to leave some of its shadow as well. So let's say boom, that's dropping that shadow over here like this, like that. And then like that. So then we see, yeah, let me see, the opacity on this is all turned up. That's really weird. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Texture, 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 texture. There we go. So now we have that dropped in there. Let's delete out that reference layer and see how that's working. I dig it. I dig it the most. And so now we're going to reduce this line down again, turn back our reference layer. See that? We had that going on, new. And we're going to add those rips and tears. Some of my favorite stuff to do is the rips and tears. So we're going to add that in right now, like this. And put a little bit of tension on that cloth because the pouches are holding it down. I'll put a little bit of a hole right there and a hole right there to add a little bit of fun to it. There we go, like that. That looks good to me. Nope, not that part. That part needs to be reined in slightly reined in. All right. So if you guys definitely are down for some super chats, please do. I will answer any questions that you may have, and I will be checking those on the 15s. Right now we're at 18 minutes, so we checked that super chat already. So on the half-hour mark, we will be checking super chats again, and I will be giving you guys answers to any questions that you might have. It could be anything. And guess what? It's past noon. Got some red wine here. I had myself what I call the Mediterranean / Italian lunch. Arugula, prosciutto, red wine, balsamic, and broccoli soup. That broccoli soup was bomb in my Winnie the Pooh cup. Oh yeah. All right. So you'll see I've added these rips and tears, and what we'll do with this, again, of course, is come into the Gorilla line layer and we erase out the parts that overlap, like this. Starting April 1st, we are going to have the brand new and improved Couchdoodle show, which will feature news, reviews, interviews, and freestyle rap at the end of every show. And what that means for you guys is you guys get to come up with rap words for me to rap about.
Hopefully it doesn't crash and the thing likes rapping by that time.
Right. Yeah, we blame the crash on my rapping when it crashed last time. Okay. So also we need to put the strap in for our gun. So we're saying that that's the shoulder here coming in. That's Gorilla's shoulder right there. And then we're saying this is the tricep right here coming in. Bit of that tricep coming in there. And then we need to put that strap. And I think this strap also needs some pouch action. And right now, because of the bend of his arm, we would be seeing the top sides of the pouch. That's one of the things that's great about pouches and why I think they are very effective, not only in looking cool, but you can kind of get a sense of orientation of shapes that these pouches are attached to. So we're going to say this is the top side of his arm and it's wrapping around. So we got some more patches. Leg kick, I'm jumping ahead. Leg kick asks, what is Gorilla's story? Watercolor set is out in your craft area, my dear. Gorilla is an experiment gone, depending on who you are. If you're Emacs, Emacs is this company that does experiments on war to make weapons, and they had a program where they were turning animals, gorillas, lions, dogs, everything, almost like We 3 before We 3. Again, this is one of those things where Black Flag was doing things before people. So if you ever saw We 3, you would know about that they were...
I used some of that bottle of water to use.
Absolutely, baby. But he was a weapon that they were making, and he became sentient before they wanted him to, and he escaped and found refuge with the Black Flag team. And Emacs is a very important corporation in the history of Black Flag, so you definitely want to read your back issues. They were crafted by a young 20-year-old Dan Frega. I'm now an older man with that's tying all this stuff together, so it all makes sense. So there we go. We got pouches on there. I feel like looking at this in scale here that some of these need to be bigger. Again, I like to work in design language, and I work in shapes and relationships of shapes. So I want to make sure that this is
Open this. It's really tight.
yeah, baby. There you go. There you go. Yeah, design is the thing. So I'm dropping the drop shadows from the pouches here, and then we are going to add the rendering for the hair on his shoulder, and drop shadow here, render, show the shape and form of that arm, underside of the arm like this. Pull that rendering. We talked about the rubber bands around a shape. This is a thing that my pal Michael Turner taught me, is to wrap your shape with lines in the directions and orientation of that shape to the eye, aka if you had a can and wrapped rubber bands around it, what would the angle of those rubber bands be at, and then you now know which way to put your rendering. Like I said before, let's take a look at the bubble layer where she's going to be. So when I think about where bubble is, I'm going to think about the shapes that'll work with her in here, and maybe make those bubbles pop. I don't want anything obstructing her bubbles. I want those to read clearly in the design. So it might be good to put another piece of tech right here that has a bit of black in it, right? So those bubbles get popped around. We have this shadow, and then his other hand right here, and maybe we'll put the word ass on there, so it says punk ass when he punches you. So let's take bubble out of there. We have our reference layer popped in there, and let's go ahead and add our working layer. Shift out of these tools to make sure the tools are going good. I want to say hello and welcome to the 22 of you that are in the chat. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We are going to be having some awesome things happening starting April 1st. No fooling. We've got interviews with Rob Liefeld, Mike Mignola, Mark Bagley, Todd McFarlane, Neil Adams, Dennis Cowan, Kim Jong-gi, and many, many more. We've got, those are already done. We've booked our guests for the future. We have Pat Lee, Kyle Holtz, Ali Garza, Ed Piskor, Ethan Van Sciver, John Malin, your boy Zach, and many, many more. So you're going to want to stay tuned. You're going to want to subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. And if you are and have not rang that bell, which is right below my chin here, please do so. That way you can get informed when the stuff is piping hot. But anyhow, I thank you. And to thank you, I think you need to see some bacon. What's up, Brian Palmer's in the house. What's up, Brian Palmer? I am back. I am your host, Boom, Imagine Ninja and Ninjaneer here at Couchdoodles and the Doodle Dojo. Hopefully you are enjoying the show, and we are jumping right back into Drawing Gorilla. So again, you saw I put the reference in there of where Bubble is going to be, and that's what we're going to be doing is keep her in mind, because we want her shape to pop when she's in there, but we also want this to work independently because this cover is doing quadruple duty. So here we go. Make sure I switch tools out. Again, this tech that I created, see that box there and the one around his neck, we're going to try to keep that same design language. I was doing that with some truncated cylinders. Great thing about Procreate is I can hand draw an ellipse by hand. It will help me clean it up. And then watch this. I'll go to match this line, and then it'll ask me if it wants to be cleaned up. I can edit the shape, arc. Let's see. There we go. That's how I want it. It stays that way, and then we continue to do the work like this. Zoop. Go in and add this. Eraser is our friend to add other tech doodads here. Again, we don't want to make this beast a little too busy, because we're going to have Bubble in there with her bubbles, and we want to make sure those bubbles pop. That is sort of an expression of her power. And for some people, got to remember, this is their very first time ever of seeing Black Flag. So I want to make sure that they get a clear understanding of who these characters are. So I'm going to do this. That's that shape. We're calling it this. I'm creating some abstract here. Again, keeping the stuff in mind of what's going to be there. So we're saying that this is the shape. Put a strap going across here. Boom. And another one here. Let's put the bracket on it. Shoop, like that. Clean that up. Add another bracket. Like that. So then, remember we said all this part is going to be pretty much blacked out. So we're going to create, this pipe is going to come over here. This one is going to come over here. We're going to say this is going this way. Boom, boom, vent there, drop shadow, some more of that black, like this, maybe some peekaboo lights, like that, and then add this. Thinking about functionality, but also, like I said, I'm trying to make sure that I keep that space for Bubble to be in there. What up, Albino? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for joining once again. Let's try to make it a habit, man. Let's make watching the Couchdoodle show a habit, and get your creative juices flowing, and enjoy your creativity. All right, so I'm gonna drop shadow this guy here, even though we haven't done the rendering on his arm yet, but if we know that this drop shadow is gonna be there, we can continue to work that out. So this, I'm gonna pop again. I call it eye boredom, right? Or in music we call it ear numbness, right? Like if you have something that's happening over and over, that repetition ends up becoming stale, and can run into the risk of being ignored after a while. And if you have shapes that repeat, and you don't vary your pattern up, it ends up becoming boring. So you're going to see me do things like make something off kilter or off sized just to keep it interesting. And that's my pro tip for today. All right, so this here, put some rendering on the strap. Get the strap, as 50 Cent would say. Get the strap. So boom. This is gonna be filled with black, so we know that. And now we need to add the hair to his forearm, like this. Drop shadow, hair, rim light, this. And when Mr. Corona inks this, old man Schnedley, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining. It's good to have new viewers. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome. Good to have you. All right, so we're gonna add some more hair here, and a bit of that there. And when Adelso comes in and inks this, he's gonna hook it up. You guys think this looks okay now? Just wait until my man's comes in and wrecks shop like a bowl in a china shop. Let me reply to my homie real quick. Let me give you guys some bacon while you're waiting. Okay, hold on.
Best I could do.
Yeah. I'm gonna show Mr. Pierce right now. Lily Bell has drawn your card, Mr. Pierce. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here while I present it? Okay, there's the winning smile. Ta-da! I know you love it. There you go, Belly. Thank you very much. We are back. We are back in. Again, adding the hair and value to Gorilla's arm. So this is coming in. We got some votes yesterday as far as who's next. Is it Sniper? Is it Geisha? Is it Bubble? Is it Rascal? I know you want Bubble. Nobody voted for Bubble though, man. Brian Pierce says he loves it. Welcome to the Immortal Weapons of Comics Gate show. Aw, man. All right, so we're gonna do this. Again, going with the rendering, adding some bits and doodads, some battle damage, because battle damage is always fun. And then we fill this in. Usually I would put X's on this, but since we are doing a demonstration, I want you guys to see.
Not as much people as yesterday yet.
Oh, 25, yeah, but baby, it's the middle of a day on a Thursday. Most people are home. Last night when we streamed, most people are at home. Right now, people are at work, people are doing their stuff. So 25 people is a wonderful amount of people that we should definitely be grateful for. You know what I'm saying?
People are saying Rascal for last.
Ooh, Rascal for last. Ooh. And that's Brian Pierce's favorite character. That takes a lot for him to be saying that. All right, so.
He's probably saying that because he wants the best for last.
See, she's a wise young lady, this girl. All right, so we got this in. And remember, again, we're gonna have this girl here, so we wanted to make sure her bubbles popped against that. And actually, we can look at that right now and see where we can add to this.
Some of the parts will be erased from Gorilla because Bubble is standing there with
That's
her
right,
bubbles.
but we are also creating individual layers for each of these characters, and saving them out so we can use them for other things.
Yeah, so like when you do Bubble, you're gonna go to the Bubble layer and Gorilla won't be seen.
That's right. All right, so this will help out with showing her off. What am I supposed to do? Don't tell me. This is your Uncle David rapping. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, your Uncle David was one of the rappers. If you want to change Geisha's name, change it to Legacy after your daughter. Someday she may draw her. I've had a lot of people telling me do not change her name. You know, for the sake of, you know, making other people happy. They were saying, you know, geisha is a derogatory term. It's a subservient Japanese woman, etc., etc. But you know what? When I created her, that's not at all what she was about. At all. That's just her name. So there we go. So here's the part of the glove. Here's the hand guard, and then let's drop those knuckle bits in there.
If anybody else wants a card, just say it.
Okay.
In the comments.
Okay.
Two people left.
It's okay. I'm telling you, man, this is not everybody can be watching live streams during the day, baby. This is
Okay, 2 people are now saying don't change Geisha's name.
Yeah, don't change because someone is offended. That's right. That's right. All right, so drop shadow.
And then another person
person what?
Change it.
Well, I'm gonna keep her name. I like the name Legacy though, but I would assume that
Me
maybe
too.
there's
I like Legacy better.
You like Legacy better. That's fine.
Yeah.
So we're doing some classic style lettering. What is that word there, baby?
No.
You're not gonna say it?
No.
Okay, good girl. All right.
Only if you want me to.
I don't. I was testing you. I'd put you on restriction for saying it, even if I told you to say it, just because I was testing you. And you passed. You passed. You did a good job. Good job, my lady. Okay, so after this, we get, after we do this, we are going to draw his boots, and then we're going to jump in.
15 minutes to check the comments?
It has been, but there have been no new super chats. No new super chats.
What are super chats?
Super chats is when somebody is kind enough to donate to the channel.
I'll give the money.
Yeah, correct. And when they give a super chat, we answer any questions that they may have. Spin-off book, The Legacy of Geisha. See, I like that. I'm already working on some spin-off ideas, but you guys got to know that there's a whole universe. This universe that Black Flag lives in is called the Incredible Comics universe. I see you. You see me, I see you. That's what it's called. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what this needs. When I look at this, I find places that it needs things, shapes, and such.
I'll tell you if we get any super chats or questions or comments.
Okay, baby. You're a good girl. Thank you. So boom, add some little nicks and tears, a couple more pipes and things. Let's see. Boom. Back to that. Look at that. Boom, gone. Let's jump in on his feet. Almost done with Gorilla, but Gorilla only. We got all those other characters to work on, baby. And this needs to be done.
Today.
We are definitely going to finish today. I don't know if I'll be streaming the whole thing, but definitely going to finish this today, and we will post it up. And then I want you guys to get ready for this campaign. This cover that we're working on right now is for a Dynamite Comics exclusive. First appearance of Black Flag as Black Flag in 25 years on the cover of Red Sonja, Age of Chaos. We are going to have a Red Sonja cover and an Evil Ernie cover, both featuring Black Flag for the first time in 25 years. So you're going to stay tuned on Indiegogo. That is happening before our campaign, which is happening in TikTok. 30 days. 30 days until April 25th. We are counting down. And I am so grateful for you guys. Please, definitely share. What's up?
In the comments, tell him what we should draw next.
Yeah. As soon as I finish up these boots and his backpack, we are going to jump into another character. more dirt and debris. And then working on his boots here. There we go. This goes like this. Go. I get quiet when I'm thinking. So there we go. We got that bit of the boot. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the rendering.
Why don't you put like a cool like patch in the center?
Nah, this doesn't need it. These are what Dad calls the poop kickers, aka.
Oh, question.
What's the question? Who do they mostly fight with? Synonymous Art is asking a question. Well, in the original comic, they would fight monsters, and there's a character called Dojo Yama. For all intents and purposes, he's like the Kingpin meets Lex Luthor. But the way I explain it when I do the elevator pitch of Black Flag is they are protecting the Earth one world at a time. They are protecting the Earth one world at a time. Even in their first appearance, you can see they're on something that looks like another planet. Most of their adventures have taken place in a place called Dagger City, which is, again, one of those funny things. You take a look at Big Hero 6, and there's a place called San Francisco. Is it San Francisco?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like a blend of San Francisco and Tokyo. Dagger City is essentially that. It's built upon ancient pirate grounds, which is also built upon a porthole to the hell of all places. But they fight against threats above, below, and the ones we know. And what that means is they will fight galactically. They'll fight aliens and threats from other galaxies. They'll fight threats from below that include supernatural creatures like Hellfire, Fillmore Filster, and other demons. And metaphysical stuff, and the one we know are the threats that we see every day, like the Dojo Yama clan creating mayhem and crime syndicates. So they are essentially like high-powered Avengers, and each of my characters kind of has another counterpart out there that I compare them to. So Geisha, for example, is Tony Stark if Tony Stark was a girl. Sniper is cross between the Punisher and Cable, and Gorilla is like the Beast and Hulk. Raiden is like Doctor Strange, and Bubble and Spot are unique upon themselves. But stay tuned. This story is gonna blow your minds.
Bubble is like me.
Bubble's like you.
Yeah.
Bubble's like that character that was recently created by Marvel called Safe Space, except she can use her powers anytime. And she is not an insult to our gay and transgender friends, because that's an insult. Who owns the rights to Hell's... Uh-oh, you hit something, baby. What does it say? Who owns...
the rights
to Hellspawn? That was a dope character. Hellspawn, I believe, was a Wildstorm character, if memory serves me right. So I would say that DC Comics owns that. Warner Brother and DC Comics owns that particular character. He was very cool. I especially liked when Barry Windsor Smith would draw him. I felt like he did that character the most justice. It might be your mom working upstairs. The kitchen's right above us.
Yeah, probably.
You know, the dining room table is right there.
Baby probably knocked over a chair or something.
You never know. You never know. So we got this boot coming in, adding the extra bits of grit and detail to it.
I'm guessing you're going to be able to finish Gorilla on the show.
Oh yeah, Gorilla's going to be done in probably about 5-10 minutes. And then
5-10 minutes?
Then we're going to jump right into...
maybe you could start another character.
For sure I'm going to start another character. I know you want Bubbles, but I have a feeling that people want Sniper or Geisha. And it depends on on me, on who I feel like jumping into, right? Like, that's the...
Who do you feel like jumping into?
Geisha could be a lot of fun, you know? That's something that I might want to do. Draw her in her motorcycle gear, which people haven't seen. Any more, the villains are just as important as the heroes. That's right. The villains in Black Flag, especially Reza Hellfire, very, very, very important to the story. If Matt LaRock was here, he would be very happy with the fact that I'm gonna come into this portion and basically spot blacks. What's up? Will the new Black Flag comic stand on its own, or do we need the previous comics? The answer to that question is yes.
Ooh, one vote for Bubbles.
It will definitely stand on its own, because in the first part of this book, you're going to get a full recap. You're going to learn who each of the characters are.
I got my vote sheet.
Okay, thank you, baby.
You're
gonna learn who the characters are, and you won't need the book. You won't need the other books to get this book. Though that said, it wouldn't hurt. What's up, baby? What is ponk? Oh, you mean ponk? Ha ha ha. CG has warped my brain. I don't mean ponk. I had to look that word up yesterday. I don't mean ponk. Like I said, I love everybody. And if you're
last night everybody was saying to change it to ponk.
I know, but I had to look in the Urban Dictionary of what it meant, and
yep.
And I honestly, I want everybody to enjoy this book and not feel alienated in any way. And you know, Geisha is pretty much an anime influenced character. I was very, very influenced by a comic and anime back in the day called Bubblegum Crisis, and so I'm hoping that those people that are referred to as punks will be Black Flag fans. So I honestly, man, I don't want to offend any of those guys.
This is the vote sheet so far.
Did you add the bubble one yourself though? That seems like something you did.
No, I wanted one bubble and then another
that's what
bubble.
I'm saying. One of those votes is yours. CG Raven, have you looked up what ponk means though? I had to look it up on the Urban Dictionary, and it said 30-year-old man who typically has a anime girl as his thing, but anyway, it was painting them in a light as a caricature. And like for me, man, you know, I'm all love. I love everybody unless you're a Wang. You know, if you act like a jerk, I don't care what ethnicity, what orientation, whatever you are. If you're a jerk, you're a jerk. You know what I mean?
Is this the last part of Gorilla?
Nah, he's got his stuff on his shoulders.
Oh.
And then that'll be it. Hail Ponk, King of Ireland. Yeah. Alright, so it says punk ass. If you look at the other hand on the other side, it says ass. So when he's punching you in the face, he is punching you with calling you a punk ass. Alright, a little bit of wrinkle under here, and then we're gonna, this is for Matt LaRock. We're filling this in with black because I know he would have said to do that. So we're doing that for Matt LaRock. Our good friend Matt LaRock.
I'm gonna collect my $2 from the bank.
There you go. Knobbing up the knobbies. Swinging out funk it, so put it in the back of your car and I bump it. Okay, adding a little more of the rendering here to our pal Gorilla. Again, some shadows to pop some of these shapes. right, and then here's some
Question.
of his shoulders. What's baby? Read it.
Does Gorilla have a favorite food?
Gorilla's favorite food is, I would go and say it's probably sushi if I was to guess. Yeah, I think Gorilla. I know you're like, what? You're like shocked. Like I just blew your mind somehow. I believe it would probably be sushi or ramen. I think he's a ramen dude.
Crushed ramen.
No, not like you. You like crushed ramen, silly girl. All right, so boom.
But Mom won't let me eat it anymore.
Well, you know why? It's not good for you, sweet pea. Not good for you. All right, and then let's see, one more again. We're gonna turn off the ref layers. Turn off
Whoa.
that layer and see.
That looks finished.
It does, doesn't it?
Is it? Is it?
Hatch 450 SX. Boom goes the Fragamite. Awesome art. Keep it up. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I will do everything. Lilybell wants to know if you want a greeting card drawn. She can draw you anything. You got to come over here and pitch it, kiddo. There you go. Pitch your skills. Pitch them. You know what that means?
What?
Sell them like you're a salesperson. Hi, I'm Lilybell, and I draw greeting cards.
Hi, I'm Lilybell. I draw greeting cards. You could ask for anything you want. Get well cards, birthday cards, anything.
And how much are they?
$1.
Okay, there you go. She's advertising her work, man. She's gangster. She a gangster. Albino, have a good one, man. Be well. Be well, my man. Thank you for coming through. All right, so Grace noting, and then I gotta remember where I put that logo. That logo was there. So I don't wanna intrude too much on stuff. So that's gonna come here.
Why did you put like a words up there?
That's where the logo is gonna go.
Oh.
Because it's a cover, and there's logo and logoless. Not Legolas, but logoless. So drop shadow from this pipe. Some more rendering in here to fill it up, and then put the last bits here. Cha-chunt. This goes here. This is gonna come up and around like this, and then this will come down like that. A little more.
Somebody is
grit and
asking
grime.
me to draw a geisha, not that person, but
Yeah, go draw geisha.
I can't.
Why?
I don't even know how.
She's on the cover of Black Flag, baby, right there. Grab a black flag underneath that thing that says Extreme Zero. She's the girl with the pink hair. I'll grab it for you. I'll get it. That's her right there.
I don't think I could do that.
I think you can, because I know. They're asking though, and they.
I can't.
Can't is only a word, man. I can't. I can't. Few letters apart.
Show them the cover of this.
They know this cover, and if you don't know this cover, here's this cover. This is the Todd McFarlane inked cover. Get used
Bubble
to
is based off of me.
Yeah, get used to this cover, because the cover of Black Flag, #1 for Pineapple Perception, is going to have our characters bursting through this cover, a la Giant Size X-Men #1. So Gorilla's almost done. Part of me wants to put.
So good.
Thanks, baby. You are one sweet girl. I appreciate that, sweet pea.
You said you were gonna put a black flag symbol somewhere on him.
Oh, he's got one right there.
He does?
Right there. Look.
Oh.
See?
That's cool.
I'm just thinking if I want to put, with all these straps on here, if I want to put some sort of big shape on him.
But that's hard to notice.
What's hard to notice?
Mini black flags.
Not when it's in color, not when Matt Yackee adds his awesome colors.
Wait, Matt Yackee is coloring?
Yeah. Aren't you? Well, now you know, and now you're excited. All right, we're gonna do this. Do the old Rob Liefeld trick of putting a big X on their back. So why? Because it creates a nice V shape. That's a secret of design, guys. One of the things I'm going to show you guys here. If you have John Lennon standing here singing, and then you have Paul McCartney standing here with his guitar, and George Harrison with his guitar, and Ringo in the back. Well, when you have Paul McCartney being left-handed, his guitar goes this way, and you have George Harrison. So you create this nice V shape when you're looking at the Beatles. It's very powerful. That's why I'm doing the V shape here on Gorilla. So let's do this. Change our tools. Add the tech in on this bit. Boom.
I'm waiting for the answer for the card.
Yeah. Oh, people want new cards. You're a hustler. You know that? You're.
What does that mean?
It means you work hard. You work hard. Goals. Break them down in little pieces. Praise the Lord and thank you, Jesus. Ready to run on the track like my. What?
After those two things, are you finished?
With Gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's on to the next one, and I think it's gonna be geisha, guys. I think.
6 fried eggs and half a pound of bacon.
That sounds delicious.
That's a lot of eggs and bacon.
No, the other day when I made you guys eggs and bacon,
Yeah.
that was 5 eggs and a half a pound of bacon.
Holy cow!
But I mean, I made it for you and Harrison and me, but. Oh, okay. Lily Bell says, fry, sizzle that. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. All right, back. All right, so we're putting this bad boy back there. Drop shadows, boom, drop shadow.
All for me.
Nice. Leg Kick is asking if there are any vehicles. Yes, absolutely. In fact, we did.
Geisha has a motorcycle, right?
Geisha has a motorcycle for sure. But we did an episode of the Couchdoodles show where we did some designs. And I don't want to give spoilers, but vehicles is a major part of vehicles are a major part of this new Black Flag. So you're just gonna have to stay tuned and see what I mean by that. But Mr. Bruce, that is a fantastic
people
question.
are saying they want toys.
They would make great toys. I am with you on that.
Oh, I like this one.
It's Madonna. Of course you do. That's your mom. Oops. There we go. Let's do this. And then like that. Add some rendering to that antenna. Boop, boop, boop. And one of the things we can do digitally if we want, again, sometimes repetition is for the best, is I take this, I go a copy, and then I go paste, and then I say flip horizontal, and then I do this.
And then you move it to the other side.
That's right. Break
Quicker way to finish your artwork.
Well, it's another way. So then we do this, make it
And
slightly
also
higher.
to make it like identical.
Yeah, like it's the same tech, but you know, we come in here and we mess with it slightly to
just a little to make it look a little different, like the lighting and the shadowing.
correct. You know what's up. Good terminologies, baby. You get it. I'm very proud of you for that. Thank you. All right, so this, fill that in.
I'm
Goes
still
in.
waiting for an answer.
Well, maybe there's no answer, Sweet Pea. Maybe nobody wants a greeting card right now, and that's not a knock on your skills. But maybe it's just there's a thing called supply and demand, and maybe there just isn't a demand right now. Right? All right. So here we go. I'm gonna take that antenna out just for the sake.
After after the stream is done, I'm gonna collect my money from making cards and go to Amazon and check out what
Oh,
there
okay.
is.
You don't even want to hold on to it and save it? Fast food will kill you.
Just sent a PayPal for the volleyball card.
Thank you, George. Thank you, sir.
Which type of card would you like?
There we go. And if you guys check the description in this video, there's some other places that you can show your support and such. Okay, so we got this. I'm trying to see one more bit that we can do. This that needs to be filled in there. Just looking for the last of things. Last of things. I want to put maybe a hole right there. Right there. So let me merge down. Take this, merge it down. And
Okay, something funny.
something funny. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take this.
iPhone. Oh, it's still over here.
Do that. This. Boop, boop, boop. Drop shadow. That needs a little bit of a drop shadow here. Do last looks. We call these last looks. And there he is. There's our man, Gorilla, ready to go. A little more battle damage on this. Battle damage. Here we go. Here we go. And yeah, King KDI, thanks, man. Definitely hit that the thumbs up button. Helps that channel, helps our channel, helps with that YouTube algorithm. We want to spread the word. Feel free if you guys want to share this stream. The future for this stream is looking quite excellent as far as some of the content that we have already filmed and ready to go. All right, so probably find places for shadows. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create a new layer for that, in fact, just to keep it safe. So here, I'm gonna up the brush size. There, 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 there. There. Okay, I believe Gorilla, see, if we take that out, those extras out, reduce the opacity on those a little bit. There we go. And merge it down. I do believe Gorilla is done. Your live streams don't show up in my sub feed. Yeah, it's weird. I found that if I do them through StreamYard, they do. And when I do them through this, which is called Switcher, they don't. But Switcher is what allows me to share my iPad screen with you, so you can watch this drawing. So I kind of have to take the good with the bad. I should probably reach out to Switcher and ask them what the deal is, and maybe they can fix that up, because this is something I pay for. I pay $500, over $500 a year to be able to do this. Hatch 450SX, man, I didn't even know Jericho was still doing his thing, man. That's cool. That's very cool. I was just watching this Chris Benoit documentary called The Dark Side of the Ring, which was pretty damn cool. I was a Benoit fan, and when the murder-suicide stuff happened, it was perplexing. You don't think he was the kind of guy to do that, you know, but Anyway, Jericho was in there. That was cool to see him after all these years. I didn't realize he was wrestling. I haven't watched a lot of wrestling in a while, but I used to be a big WWF, WWE fan, NWO, all that good stuff. Okay, a little extra bits of black, and just to flex some of these spots. And there it is. There we have him. There we go. So Gorilla's done. I think the next character I'm going to do is going to be...
Dad.
What, baby?
Can you tell me something funny to put on the card?
Like what?
Something funny.
I don't know.
I've tried searching, but I can't.
Bacon.
Put it on.
All right, here we go. So taking Gorilla out, and we are going to be focusing on Geisha now. So I'm going to create a new layer here. Yeah, I'm doing Geisha. No, don't. Oh, come on, me. Geisha line. All right, and then here is our girl Geisha. We got to reduce the opacity on this, and think about how we're gonna make her look.
I don't know what to draw.
I don't know what to have you draw either, my dear. That's not up to me. Thank you, Zaid. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take a little wine break right now. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. Raise a glass. Happy afternoon to you guys.
Would like a funny meme be good?
Yeah. You know what we're gonna do, guys? Because I realize I need to pee. I need to do a couple of things. I need to check in with the wife, the lady. Let me tilt that down. But we've got stuff set up here. It is 1:45 here in Georgia, where we live. And I'm gonna take probably a half-hour break, coming back at like 2:15. Why not make it 2:23? 23 is my favorite number, as you can see right there. You guys check out your old...
Leave.
Yeah, but I gotta do things like go potty and go give your mom a kiss and see how your brother's doing. Those
How's
things.
that gonna take in half an hour?
Well, because I want to stretch and I want to do some push-ups and things. They don't need to know what I'm gonna do.
Can I stay here?
No. We'll come back. We'll come back to this. You guys, thank you so much for joining this portion of today's cover. We're gonna come back and draw Geisha from Black Flag.
Oh, a meme works.
Oh no, you just shook the desk, baby. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you shortly. Couchdoodles signing out.